Welcome to a.maths. Today in this video we are going to solve a question and our given question is x is to power 4 plus 1 minus overall power 4 equal to 7. Before starting this question, here I should mention you two facts about this equation. First, this if we consider this function is equal to fx, then it will be symmetric about a line if we take x is equal to 1 over 2. And the second function is that if this function is equal to f, it will be degrees 4 x less than half and increase 4 x greater than half. For both of these values, we should conclude that here we will get two real solutions. Now let's begin our question. First, let's consider y is equal to half minus x. Why? Because as we know that, or as I show you that, this function is symmetric about a line if x is equal to half. So we should take our assumption as half minus x. Now if we rearrange this equation or our equation, it will be equal to x is equal to half minus y. After rearrange this equation for x, we should get x is equal to half minus y. Now, here we get the value for the x. Now our next step is 1 minus x. So, when we apply this x or for 1 minus x, we should get y plus half. Now, in the next step, we should get the value for this one. As we know that x is to power 4 plus 1 minus x overall power 4 is our main equation. If we should put the value for the x inside this equation and 1 minus x value, which is y plus of half, inside this equation, and we simplify whole this equation after putting these two values, we should get the value on the other side of the equation as 2y to power 4 plus 3y square plus 1 over 8. Now, as we know that this whole equation is equal to 7. So after assumption, this whole value also equal to 7. So now we should write this equation equal to 7. Now, if we simplify this whole equation, we will get 16y to power 4 plus 24y square plus 1 equal to 56. Now this 56 will move to the other side of the equation and it will be converted into minus 56, and this minus 56 plus 1 will be equal to minus 55. And in the end, after simplification, whole these equation we should get 16y to power 4 plus 24y square minus 55. Now, if I consider y square is equal to a, then our new equation will be, or our given equation will be converted into 16a square plus 24a minus 55 equal to 0. Here we can see that this is a quadratic equation, but power 4 and y power square. But after this assumption, we should get a simple quadratic equation. Now, if we consider this value is equal to a, this equal to b, and this value is equal to c, we can written as a equal to 16, b is equal to 24, and c is equal to minus 55. Form this equation and put this equation in a quadratic formula to find the value of a. By replacing a, b, c in the quadratic equation or a quadratic formula, we should get this condition, and after solving whole this value, we should get the two values for a. First is 5 over 4 and the second value is a is equal to minus 11 over 4. And as we know that we should take the real solution, so here we should discard this value, or we should discard whole value this one. So it means that this value is not important for us. We should use this value for the y. A is equal to 5 over 4. As we know that this a is equal to y square, because from our assumption for this equation. So here we should replace this a with y square. Now we should take under root on the both sides of the equation, and as a result we will get y is equal to plus minus under root 5 over 2. It means that this y square will cancel from the root and this will be changed in the value of plus minus under root 5 upon 2. Now, in the next step, as we know that x is equals to half of minus y, because this y is also our again assumption. A was assumption of y and this y was the assumption for the x. So our main purpose is to find a value for the x. So for to find the value for the x, we should put the value of y, which is this one, inside this equation or this equation. So here, when we replace this y from this y, we should get x is equal to 1 over 2 minus plus minus under root 5 over 2, because 1 over 2 will remain same inside this equation, but this y will replace with this value. In the next step, we should simplify this value, and as a result we will get x is equal to 1 plus minus under root 5 over 2, and this is the answer for this equation. And this equation is also called the real solution because this is so called golden ratio and its real conjugate. I hope you all like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and like the hit button. Thank you.